appears the Pentagon has been breached.
Zombies. Gentlemen, at times like these, our capacity to retaliate must be, and has to be, massive to deter all forms of aggression. Gentlemen, lock and load.
Viva la revolución!
Any last words, Mr. President?
Yes, Jack. Any superlative words of inspiration for our humble troops?
Do not pray for easy lives, my friends. Pray to be stronger men.
In the Pentagon, John F. Kennedy, Richard Nixon, and Robert McNamara meet with Fidel Castro in the aftermath of the Cuban Missile Crisis. 5 takes place simultaneously with the events of the map Ascension, during a mass zombie outbreak. Samantha sends Yuri, better known as the Pentagon Thief, to thwart their survival. Now, while there was no 5 remake available for Black Ops 3, and classified on Black Ops 4 is a different experience, there are a few custom zombies maps on PC that can give some of the experience. Today, we will be playing the Rough 5 port, as well as all 3 of the reimagined 5-room maps. All maps can be found in links in the description below. Unfortunately, the Pentagon Thief does not return in these custom maps. However, the reimagined maps do have their own Easter eggs and are extremely difficult. In this video, I will demonstrate an optimal, round-by-round strategy to completing every Easter egg and feature within the map. I am using the all-around enhancement mod Lite, but with settings only to get rid of the awful RNG elements of the game. This is entirely possible to recreate on base Black Ops 3, however you will have to deal with frustrating RNG. If you like this guide, please check out the playlist in the description for more map guides. And without further ado, let's complete 5.
Power level critical. Major systems.
Starting off with the 5 Rough port, this map does not feature any Easter eggs. However, it is the only map to authentically recreate the entire layout of 5, and therefore, I still recommend checking it out. As there is no Easter egg, I will just give a quick overview of the map instead. In the starting room, there is a wall buy for the M14, and heading into the open side room, there is a wall buy for the Olympia. Quick revive can also be found here. Opening the other side contains speed cola and the lift. Heading down, you will find double tap, juggernog, and mule kick on this level. Now opening this door to the final area is the lab. This contains the power switch as well as the M16 and a K. These are the 2 best weapons on the map, with the M16 being extremely powerful when pack-a-punched. My general strategy is to buy the M16 on round 4 after turning on power. Buy Juggernog round 6 by double tap round 7. Link the teleporters and pack-a-punch the M16 on round 8. After that, I play the map like gun game, buying weapons from the box. Also buy speed cola and quick revive. Buy the trip mines in the pig room, but you have to buy these at his weird angle. Monkey bombs and the little Arnies can also be found in the mystery box, as well as the ray gun Mark III. Now you may survive as many rounds as you like. Now we move on to the much more difficult 5 starting room reimagined. Starting round 1, head into this room on the right and pick up the electrical cables from the floor. Turn around and prone in front of quick revive. Shoot 7 shots from your M1911 into each zombie's leg and knife them to finish them off. When only 1 zombie remains, rebuild a barrier until you stop getting points, and then open this door for 1,500 points. Pick up this part of the power switch here, then turn around and pick up the final piece on this cart. Prone in front of Juggernog here too. Place all the parts here on this metal board and then interact with it. Now turn on the power switch that has appeared. Finally, knife the zombie and end the round. Interact with these 5 switches. They spawn in the order shown on screen. While doing this, knife this picture of logical and interact with the button to open the challenge room. Pack-a-punch will now be open where the elevator is. Knife zombies until 1 remains and buy the MPL from the wall for 1,000 points. After repairing barricades, knife the last zombie. Knife zombies where you can, but use the MPL as soon as things get hairy, and try and stay in this room with Pack-a-Punch, as it is probably the best room to train in. However, you will soon find that this map is absolutely brutal. End the round and buy Juggernog. On round 4, we will just farm as many points as possible, all while staying mostly in this side room. On round 5, I buy Quick Revive. You will most likely need it on this map. When necessary, buy more ammo for the MPL. Then, before the round ends, head to the challenge room and accept the first challenge for 2,500 points. You will have to interact with 3 black phones around the map. You will know you completed the challenge if one of the machines in the challenge rooms disappears and a pistol wall buy is now there. I then usually buy the pistol from the wall as it is decent at making points for such a little cost. Kill the last zombie and end the round. On round 6, I farmed points for my MPL. However, this is a mistake. It is better to save these points as you will no longer be able to buy ammo for the gun. On round 7, I farmed up more points. On round 8, with 1 zombie left, I started the second challenge for 5,000 points. This challenge involves finding 5 potatoes, with all the locations being shown on screen now. After finding all 5, knife Spudley's picture and interact with the button. This will open up the Wonder Weapon wall buy in the challenge room. Towards the end of round 9, I spin the mystery box and hope for a weapon with decent ammo reserves. If you have not Pack-a-Punched your MPL, you can continue using that and buy ammo for it instead. On round 10, I continue to farm points, allowing me to buy the Wonder Weapon for 3,500 points on round 11. This Wonder Weapon, the Spud's gun, is extremely powerful and is what we will rely on to continue surviving from now on. It fires an explosive blast with a massive area that does not damage the player. This means you can train zombies in the room with Pack-a-Punch until you get surrounded, and then fire the gun once to clear the entire horde. Do watch out, however, as the gun only has 1 shot per reload. On round 12, continue to farm points by gathering zombies in the Pack-a-Punch room, running through the security gate, and then destroying the horde when surrounded. On round 13, I Pack-a-Punch the Wonder Weapon, giving it 4 shots per reload as well as a larger radius and much more ammo. Then, on rounds 14 and 15, I farm up enough points to activate the final challenge, a 4-minute-long horde with infinite zombies. If you train in the side room with the newly upgraded Wonder Weapon, this should be no problem to complete. Upon surviving the horde, congratulations, you have beat the map. You are awarded with a perk-aholic. Now, you can survive for as long as you want with 15 perks and regenerating ammo. Now for the 5 War Room Reimagined. On round 1, I prone in front of double tap. Now turn around and find this power part near the Defcon switch. Unload 7 rounds into each zombie's leg and knife them to maximize points. Rebuild barriers and end the round. On round 2, after knifing zombies until one is left. Clear the debris on the stairs for 2,000 points. Prone in front of Juggernog, and find the next part for the power switch here. Prone in front of Mule Kick, and finally find the final power part here. Head up the stairs and place the power parts on this metal board. Interact with it and the power switch will be accessible. Now turn on power. Buy the MP5K from the wall and knife the final zombie. On round 3, once again knife all zombies till one remains. Now interact with all the consoles that spell out Bebop. The first 2 maps of the Reimagined 5 maps have all got Cowboy Bebop themes. This will cause 2 teleporter pad pieces to spawn around the map. The locations are shown on the screen now. Knife the final zombie and end the round. On round 4, farm up enough points for both Juggernog and double tap, then end the round. On round 5, farm up 2,500 points and activate the green DEFCON switch to turn on DEFCON 2, then end the round. On round 6, I buy the PM63 for another gun with ammo, and with 1 zombie remaining, I buy the next green DEFCON switch to raise the DEFCON level to 3, and after repairing some barriers, I buy the next switch as well to raise the level to 4. Kill the last zombie and start round 7. After farming points and with 1 zombie left, buy the final DEFCON switch on round 7. This will unlock the Pack-a-Punch room, which also houses the final teleporter part. Build the teleporter pad on this area. On round 8, pick up the soul canister on this rail, place it into the pedestal. We will now kill zombies near the pedestal, which will slowly charge it up. On round 9, continue to train zombies and kill the entire train near the canister to continue to fill it up. On round 10, buy Mule Kick. You may then use the mystery box to get a weapon. This is optional, however, and just something that makes farming the zombies near the canister less boring. On round 11, make sure your guns are fully stocked on ammo. Continue killing zombies until the pedestal fully disappears. Then head to this switch upstairs and activate it for 5,000 points. Now head downstairs and use the teleporter. It will teleport you to an area from Mob of the Dead. In here, when you interact with the pedestal, a 4-minute timer will start in which an infinite horde of zombies will spawn. The trick to making this section super easy is to not kill a single zombie. Wait for the full horde of 24 to spawn in, and then just train them around the area until the timer ends. When you return to the main area, you will be granted a Perkaholic and regenerating ammo. However, the map is not finished just yet. If you return to the Pack-a-Punch room, a new wonder weapon wall buy is available. Spud's laser rifle. This weapon is a high-mag, high-damage assault rifle that we will now use to farm up points. We need 50,000 points to exit the map at the teleporter. To make this go faster, I recommend Pack-a-Punching the wonder weapon and trying to get dead wire. You may also want to use the box a few times, as you have a chance of getting the Wanderwa. When you have enough points, buy the ending. Congratulations. Now to move on to the final map. Starting off round 1 in 5 labs Reimagined. Interact with the elevator control to start the game. Prone in front of quick revive, and then come down here and prone in front of double tap. Using the usual strategy of shooting the leg, knifing and building barriers, finish the round. On round 2, when 1 zombie remains, open this door to power and flip the switch. End the round and then pick up this fuse next to double tap. Continue farming points until you can buy the AK-74U. If you have farmed points efficiently, when 1 zombie remains, you can open the door to this room where you will find Juggernog as well as another fuse to collect. On round 4, farm up enough points to buy Juggernog. On round 5, open this door to a room that contains speed cola, as well as another fuse to collect. Open up the final door to the morgue surgery and collect the final fuse. Now return to the power room and place the fuses here. Link the teleporter pad to the mainframe and then interact with the pad. Make sure you are not near any zombies when teleported, as it will instantly kill them and end the round. You will be teleported to the diner, which is now a pack-a-punch room. Interact with this button on the wall and wait to be teleported back. Now head to this new room that has opened near double tap. Grab these surgery tools from the table. Knife the body in the morgue to collect a blood sample. Knife the pig in the jug room to collect a second sample. Return to the red room and interact with the table. These 2 vials will very slowly fill up. Do not end the round yet, just wait for them to fill. It may be worth watching a YouTube vid or something in the meantime, as it can take a while. When ready, pick up the mysterious liquid. Now you must find 3 pieces of scrap shown on screen now. Once all 3 are collected, use the teleporter again. Now place the pieces into this mold. Wait for around 3 to 4 minutes and then teleport back here to pick it up. Upon returning, you may now knife the last zombie and end the round. Return to the power room and grab the soul canister. Now start the first of 3 soul-stealing rituals by placing the canister on this pedestal. Kill zombies until it fills up. Repeat this process twice more at these locations. Make sure to buy Quick Revive and double tap as well during this process. Buy Speed Cola and refill your ammo when you can. When the final ritual is completed, head to the Speed Cola room to craft this map's wonder weapon. The tactical glue gun acts like a full auto explosive shotgun. We want to pack-a-punch it as quick as possible. With the pack, a punched weapon shoot the power switch. Causing the power to go out, infinite zombies will now spawn. You will have to buy 3 generators shown on screen now for 2,500 points each to end this infinite horde. Upon completing this section, you will be rewarded with a perk, a Holic. Now try and collect 50,000 points, in which you can then head to the spawn elevator and finish the game. Congratulations on beating all of the Black Ops 3, 5 reimagined maps. If you wish to see more map guides, please check the link in the description.
Thank you. I'm sorry.